Why I'm wearing a hoodie, I do not know, but I guess that will always be a mystery. I feel like because I've not done a YouTube video in maybe like more than a month, I find it hard to start and I find it hard to make this video. I don't know, I feel so like it feels unnatural, and I feel like YouTube is based on like, you know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And I haven't done this since I watched Batman, so I feel weird. The action. Hello, I'm Tokumbo. It's Tokumbo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't recorded a video since Batman, but I've seen so many movies at the cinema. I just did not make a review. I feel like I'm at that stage where if the movie just didn't resonate with me, I just want to make a review. Or I will make a review on my Instagram. I'll just like type a quick review, and I have a letterbox account, and I just type a quick review on there. But on here, I will not make a review. Before, I would still make a review whether or not I like the movie or not. But I'm at that stage where because I'm also changing content, especially on Instagram and TikTok. So it's kind of like, if this movie doesn't even resonate with me, I won't even sit down to record a video because I will have to sit down for hours to edit it. So today we're talking The Northman, directed by Robert Eggers. We all know who I feel like we all know who Robert Eggers is from either The Lighthouse or The Witch. A lot of people haven't seen this movie apart from those two, because those were the two that actually caught people's attention. I saw this movie yesterday. Today is Saturday. I'm recording this review 23rd of April. The movie came out to the public in the theater on 22nd, so I watched it yesterday. The main people here were Alexander Skarsgård, because they're all nepo babies. They have so many kids. Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicole Kidman, Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke, and Skarsgård's uncle. I think his name is Clay Bang or something like that. I've not seen him. I really thought about his face when I was watching the movie, and I was like, nah, I haven't seen you in anything until now. I think he's like a Danish actor or something. So these were the main cast. Of course, I think there's also Gustav Lind, who was Skarsgård's kind of like step brother. Quick plot rundown of The Northman. It's kind of like a Viking movie, but I feel like it's Eggers' form of a Viking movie. If you've seen Vikings the series, both, or if you've just seen one, or you've seen something that has to do with like anything Viking-y, that was kind of the vibe. But this one was like more gory and more dark, and then again, aren't all Viking movies like that. So quick plus rundown, it's basically Prince Amleth is Skarsgård, his dad is King Ovandale, and his mom is who Nicole Kidman acts as, Queen Gudrun. And so what happens is they rule like a certain area, and then he has Ethan Hawke's uncle kind of betrays his dad. He kills his dad, and basically all he wants now is revenge. Initially, I was thinking, should I spoil that for you? But even in the trailer, that's what the main rundown of the movie is. So basically, the whole movie is just about Amleth going to save his mom, going to avenge his dad, because he swore an oath back when his dad was alive. But he swore it with his dad. He made a sacrifice where if anything should ever happen to his dad, he would avenge his dad. So that was the whole point of the movie. What happened is the movie is cut down into, I think, about 4 or 5 parts, into each stage up until him fulfilling his, would I say, mission, his life, why he feels like he's alive at this point. So basically, before then, it's just him growing up, and then when he grows up, he's gonna avenge his parents. You know, there's this very the line, I will avenge you, father. I will save you, mother. I will kill you, Fiona. That's even if you watch the trailer, that part is there over and over. He repeats it over and over again, and that was the whole point of the movie, his whole agenda. Basically, he's a Viking. He's a Northman. Northmen are people who kind of go and they like they go through villages, they kill people in the villages, and then they like take small kids and train them to be Vikings like them. So that's why he's called a Northman. He's a Northman. I think the first thing that first caught me was this cinematography. It was really good. Definitely, they were mainly dark colors, black, fire red. That's where most of the ambience is. But then again, that's all Eggers does. All Robert Eggers movies are always black, always dark. They have that sort of shady black look, and I feel like that's what this was also. But I just feel like Eggers brought a different version to what a Viking movie or Viking series would look like. It definitely blew my mind. especially watching it in the cinema where, you know, the speakers and everything's so loud, it really give you that ambience that you're looking for, that shocking in your face, scary, very gory type of movie. Because for the whole part I had to like write down a whole thingy about it. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Sorry for cursing, but that's how it was. It's kind of this modern witchy approach. Anya Taylor-Joy acts as Olga. She ends up just being Skarsgård's lover, and she's also a witch. But then again, she was a witch also in that other movie, The Witch, that Eggers made. But she was also a witch. She was a slave. She was taken as a slave. Her village was the village that the Northman, Skarsgård, that kind of ransacked. Anya Taylor-Joy's character is just basically a supporting character to Skarsgård. Let me tell you, I followed this marketing for like a month or 2 months, and the trailer, the marketing doesn't even surmount to what the movie actually is. It definitely exceeds the movie. The trailer does not do it justice. I feel like there was not a lot of dialogue in the movie, and I felt like that's what you didn't even need that. There was not a lot of dialogue, and they were speaking a different language also sometimes. And also I found it hard because the subtitles in the cinema I go to is in Turkish, so I didn't even need it. That's the truth. I didn't need it. The dialogue was just the times they spoke was lovely, and there were not even a lot of dialogues. There were a lot of howlings, like wolf howlings and growlings and just screaming, and it was just lovely. And I felt like I was blinking, like I was like that, because it was so good, and I didn't want to miss anything, you know. And it was also definitely poetic. I feel like, especially with Willem Dafoe's character was like Hermit the Fool. He's kind of like a joker, but then again he's also like a wizard or something like that. And there were a lot of scenes with just his face, because he has like this distinctive like face, and then there were like so many shots of just his face and him saying something, and I was just like, wow, that's so beautiful. It was so good, and it's definitely not something you can take your kids to see, or you want kids to watch. No, there was definitely gory scenes, you know, with people's inside. The killing was more brutal than regular Viking killing, so there's like lots of blood. There are a few sex scenes, but I feel like the killing scenes were more gory than the sex scenes. There was just like a few of those. I've never seen Alexander Skarsgård like that. I want to know what his prep work and what he did to prep for the movie. I would really love to research on that. Alexander Skarsgård, I feel like he carried that movie on his head. Wow, his performance was just beautiful, and I was just like, what is this? Because I feel like I've only seen a few movies with Alexander Skarsgård. I've seen more movies with Bill and the dad and all of that, but I've not seen as much performance from Alexander, and I feel like he was the perfect cast. Of course, Eggers cast Anya Taylor-Joy again. He also casted Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe was in The Lighthouse. Anya Taylor-Joy was in The Witch. And I feel like he casted some people that he was already used to. And a lot of directors do that. Nolan does it for Bill. People do that all the time. They cast their favorites. But I feel like Alexander Skarsgård was the perfect Prince Hamlet. And I was like, there's no movie I'll see anymore this month. This is the best movie I've seen this month. Out of Lighthouse, The Northman, and The Witch, Northman is my favorite, because Lighthouse sort of felt draggy to me. I still enjoyed it. And The Witch, as much as I've seen Anya Taylor-Joy, I've seen her so much this month, especially with Peaky Blinders ending. I've seen her so much this month. I feel like this was it for her this month. This is her time. This Northman movie just encapsulates all of that. But then again, if you know me, if I see a good cast, I will see the movie. But the final scene, there's a scene where he's like, when they're taking him to heaven, or what the Vikings call it, Valhalla. When they're taking Skarsgård to Valhalla, that scene was very short. It was shot so well. There's like a scene of like a horse galloping through the sky, entering into like a heaven looking place. I will put a shot. It was beautiful, and I was just like, wow. And it was shot so well. And then there were scenes that looked like they were real scenes, but when you go through the movie, you realize, oh, he was hallucinating. That's not a real scene. But then the way Eggers sort of edited it, it looked like a real scene. Or the way whoever edited the movie for him, it looked like a real scene. Shout out to whoever edited the movie, and the VFX and the CGI. It was lovely. I'm sure there are not a lot of CGI in this movie. It looks like a lot of field. They had a set and all of that. But it was definitely very gory. And wow, just wow. I just keep on saying wow. Well, there were lots of great elements of surprise. It's definitely something you don't want to miss out. It's definitely something you should see. And even if you don't want to see it in the cinema, see it when it's streaming. But I feel like watching in the cinema is a different sort of feeling, you know. I didn't used to be a cinema kid. I used to wait till everything was streaming, but now I feel like I'm going to cinema. I'm going to the cinema more to see a few movies, and I've just been loving some of them. All around, it was just great cinematography, great script writing, great score, great cast, lovely directing. The CGI felt, the parts where it had like a few VFX was just effortless, and I felt like a normal person would not even know like that's not real, that's VFX. The wolf scenes, everything was just perfect. The mannerisms, the witchcraft, Nicole Kidman and her long hair, everything was just lovely. And I just feel like if you're into that sort of movie, because I realized that it's not for everybody. So if you're into that Viking, swords, screaming, chanting, witchcraft, you will love this movie. If not, I suggest you skip it then. But just try watching maybe just 30 minutes of the movie and see if you like it or not. It was definitely beautiful. Yeah, definitely best movie I've seen this month. I've seen Fantastic Beasts 3, and that was just dull. I saw Ambulance. I saw, what else have I seen at the cinema? And I think that's it. I saw the trailer for Top Gun Maverick. I will see it. I saw the trailer for Lightyear. I wait for that to stream. I saw the trailer for Doctor Strange. I don't think I'll be seeing that one. I'm done talking. I feel like I've spoken about this movie. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, or I've inspired you to at least see the movie. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.